Because they didn't carry, they didn't have bologna or ham or nothing. It was pepper and eggs almost every day they ate for their lunch at school, you know. A lot of good athletes, a lot of good people came out of Briar Hill. Doctors, lawyers, a lot of, and then, but it was mostly for mill workers. They lived their whole life around the mill and bragged about it. It was a big honor to work in the mill. Especially if you were lucky enough to send your kid to college. Like there was a family of doctors, Dr. Patani.
Yep.
Him and his brothers all got educated. They were all doctors. Dr. Masudo, Dr. Tedesco, and the list goes on and on. Those people were. There was one house, 2 doors away from my grandmother's house on Dearborn Street, Fell John's. The guy was a bricklayer. So he had a little wall in his backyard. When his sons came home from school, every day they had to go out there and practice laying brick.
Oh, wow.
They all ended up school teachers, but they all built their own houses and all had jobs on the side in the summertime when they wasn't teaching school. They were all contractors. One ended up a plumber, one was a bricklayer, one was a carpenter. And they had like their own little business that they worked all summer long. They had their own flower shop. There was a greenhouses down there on the one side of the street for every occasion, whatever you needed, you bought from Johnny Long and Billy Long. It was a brother and sister team. They had real big greenhouses down there, right below Todd School. Funerals, holidays, everything. The flowers came from Millie Long and Johnny Long. They had their own little stores down there, Remedio's store, then later on Monterelli's store. That if you didn't make your own sausage, they made the sausage and sold it to you. The one Remedio used to import pipe tobacco. That a lot of the guys from the area, from that one area in Italy, couldn't get. And right next door to him was Society Dry Cleaners. My grandfather wore a blue suit and a white shirt every day, and no one was allowed to touch his white shirts but Mike DeLucia at Society Dry Cleaners.
Huh. You wear a suit every day?
He wore a suit every day. He'd walk up and down the street.
Wow.
He's still no way.
Okay, guys, your turns.
I have a question. The house you were talking about, your mother's father's house?
Yes.
With 2 lots. Do you know what's there now?
Nothing. They tore the house down, of course, after my grandfather was real proud. When he moved up on Norwood across the street from us in the late 50s, he had the house rented for $25 a month.
Wow.
And out of the million people that he had living in that house, only one guy actually paid the rent. The first of every month, Mr. Fusco would bring the $25 up to us on Norwood to give to my grandfather.
Is it sad for you to think about?
It's more sad now because now they're trying to do away with our church.
Yeah.
They're doing away with St. Anthony's Church. That was if there was anything more important in the mills, it was St. Anthony's Church. Everybody belonged and worshiped and helped St. Anthony's Church. Even to this day, June 13th is one of the biggest days in my community because of the people that go to that's the feast day, and everybody attends Mass at St. Anthony's. They come from all over, even if you don't belong there anymore, to celebrate St. Anthony Feast Day. And they eat the fried dough and the Briar Hill pizza. That Briar Hill pizza got the name just because, like these people in the pizza business today, like